Christe, 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 eleison. Adam Maness on keys, Bob DeBoo on bass, and Caleb Kirby on drums. Woo! You sat down, I didn't sit down. We are very happy you're here. My name is Leanne Latuda, and I'm the artistic director of the Women's Hope Chorale. When we were about 4 months into the pandemic, I woke up in the middle of the night singing the next song on our program, and I knew right then and there that I was going to ask Adam to make an arrangement of it for us. The lyrics to the next song really capture the beauty of community through singing. One voice singing in the darkness, joining with your one voice. Each and every note another octave, hands are joined and fears unlocked. If only one voice would start it on its own, then that one voice would never be alone.
Just one voice singing in the darkness. All it takes is one voice singing so they hear what's on your mind. And when you look around, you'll find there's more than one voice singing in the darkness, joining with your one voice. Each and every note another octave, hands are joined and fears unlocked. If only one voice would start it on its own, we need just one voice facing the unknown, and then that one voice would never be alone. It takes that one voice.
Several years ago, I was the music director at my church, And I used to try to recruit members of my church to sing in the choir. And I would go out to people and ask them to sing, and sometimes they would join us, but a lot of times they would say, "Oh no, I can't sing. I have a terrible voice." And my response was, if God gave you that voice, He deserves to hear it. Sing anyways. And so this next song is a sing-along. It's a Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen, and we're hoping that even if you think you have a terrible voice, sing anyways.
Like this, a fourth of it, the light of the jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup.
Boston beans.
Soybeans.
I said those itty-bitty little green beans.
Cabbage and green.
You know that I ain't keen about a bean unless it is a cherry coffee bean.
Chocolate boy.
I love Java, sweet and high. Oops, Mr. Moto, I'm a coffee pie. Shoot me the pot and I'll pour me a shot. A cup of Dutch Samboza. Slip me a slug from that wonderful mug and I'll put a rug that's snug in a jug. Drop your nickel
Our concert today is called The Dream Keepers a Couple because we are honoring two of our founders, Richard and Marianne Shaw. Marianne is singing with us in the chorale today, right there in the front row, and Richard is listening in the audience as he has done for 27 years. As part of honoring the Shaws today, I want to give you a little bit of the backstory of how the chorale came about. In September of 1994, Dick and Marianne attended a Welsh music festival in Seattle, Washington. Marianne is of Welsh descent. The Whitney Women's Chorale performed in the festival and won first place. During intermission, Dick and Marianne went up to the group of approximately 40 women and talked with the director. The Whitney Chorale was so enthusiastic and encouraged Marianne and Dick to start their own group. When they returned home, they approached several choral directors in the St. Louis area, but they were unable to find a director. And then one day, they happened to go to a nearby coffee shop, and actually, I think I'm going to let someone else tell you the rest of the story. We have a special recorded message from our founding director, Dr. Susan McMain. Susan is in San Francisco and could not be here today, but she was happy to send this message.
Greetings from San Francisco. Today I'm happy to congratulate my friends Dick and Marianne Shaw for helping the Hope Chorale get to its 25th and now 27th years. Your remarkable support of the chorale all these years is very impressive. I remember it as if it were yesterday when we had a chance meeting at a corner bakery in U City, not the usual bread company that I went to most mornings, but a bakery where we both ended up one Saturday morning. I remember that I had just finished conducting a wonderful concert with the women of the St. Louis University Chorale and was thinking about how much I'd love to conduct a good women's choir. Then I met you out of the blue, and you said you wanted to start a women's choir. That was Providence. We followed up and eventually founded the St. Louis Women's Chorale, which of course became the Hope Chorale. The experience of conducting the chorale for 5 years was life-changing to me. It set me on a path to focus on treble choral music for my career, and now I've been in San Francisco for 21 years, now conducting my own young women's choral projects that transforms young women's lives through excellence in choral music. My life would not have been the same if we hadn't met that day. There are so many great memories from those early days in the late 1990s, like traveling to Wales to sing at the Eisteddfod, to a proud moment of bringing the chorus and an orchestra from St. Louis to Kansas City for my last doctorate recital, Magnificent Magnificats. Thank you for encouraging me and supporting my choral work both then and now. You were a godsend just when I needed one. Thank you for being you, generous, intelligent, and supportive human beings. I will always remember you and the chorale as one of the great blessings of my life.
So you know that Dick and Marianne are two of our founders, and you just met Susan McMain, our founding director. There is one additional founder that I want you to meet, and her name is Susan White. She's not only one of the founders, but she is also, still to this day, the next-door neighbor and dear friend of Dick and Marianne. And here's a little message from Susan White.
Dear Marianne and Dick, we could not have been more fortunate 36 years ago to move in next door to two such wonderful people. Marianne recruited me for everything, bel canto, gardening, just the list goes on and on. And I remember one day I heard this angelic voice over in the park, and I went over there, and it was Marianne. Then, of course, Dick, with all of his doctoral skills, anytime either one of us did something foolish, then Dick was there to come to the rescue. So It's been a wonderful 36 years, and I loved joining the Women's Chorale with Susan and her two daughters when we used to practice down at Union Avenue Church. It's a very special organization, and I wish you two the best and love you very much, and we will talk soon. Bye.
So back in 1995, I was the music director of Incarnate Word Academy, and the mother of one of my students was singing in the women's chorale. And she told me about it. And she wanted me to join, and she was so persistent that in 1996, I finally went to Susan McMain's house and auditioned, and I sang with the chorale for 2 years. I stopped singing when my first child was born, but I'm very happy to say that I sang with Susan White and Mary Ann and under Susan McMain's direction at the beginning of the chorale. And it is an honor for me now to be directing this ensemble. In looking for repertoire for this concert, I felt Rollo Dilworth's song, The Dream Keeper, perfectly fit the bill, as Dick and Mary Ann are truly our dream keepers. For 27 years, they have given their time, talents, and treasures, and have sustained this organization.
Bring me on your dream.
Dick and Marianne have a 27-year history of commissioning works for women's voices. In honor of that history, we commissioned their good friend, Adam Maness, to create 4 pieces for this program. You already heard the arrangement of One Voice. Up next, we have 3 arrangements that are specifically honoring Dick and Marianne. We're thrilled to be able to perform them for you today with Adam on stage.
True.
Adam Maness is not only an exceptional composer and performer, he's also a longtime friend of Dick and Marianne, and he has a special message for them.
Yeah, my special message is thank you very much. I'll keep it very, very brief, but I'm so proud to premiere this work with these incredible musicians. Give it up for this chorale, singing their hearts out. So I just want everyone to know, especially you, Dick, especially you, Marianne, that not only is the music that you're about to hear inspired by these two incredible people, but I think for a lot of us that know them pretty well, our lives are inspired by you and you. Pretty in-depth inspiration going on for all of us, because there's such a deep level of compassion and kindness and generosity. And if you've ever tried to get to that level of compassion game that Dick and Marianne have, you know that it's very, very difficult, and it takes a ton of devotion. And so I wanted to repay that with this piece a little bit. You all, you do so much heroic work for so many people, and you don't step into the spotlight very often. So I wanted to write you a hero's anthem. So I hope you'll consider this your hero's anthem. I want a special thanks to Katie Friedman Miller, my collaborator on this, who wrote the text. Give it up for Katie, everybody. Really, really amazing work. This is our second collaboration as musicians, but Katie was actually the maid of honor at my wedding like 20 years ago, just randomly. No, not randomly, but an incredible, so glad we could do it. And also, just special thanks to Leanne Latuda for her incredible musicianship and dedication to this process as well. It just wouldn't happen without her. So give it up for Leanne, everybody. Very quick.
Beauty.
much. Thank you. Before we go out to the reception, we wanted to honor a few of our singers who have sung with the chorale for a very long time. And when I call your name, if you would just stand really quickly. 10 years, Mary Wittry. 12 years, Kara Clemens, over here. 15 years, our board president, Adrian Dillon. 17 years, Jean Heitman. 20 years, Mary Openlander. 26 years, Ingrid Lutzeler. 27 years, Norma Schechter and Mary Ann Shaw. again, I'd like to acknowledge Katie Friedman Miller right here in the third row. Could you stand, Katie? Woo. And now our board president, Adrian Dillon, has a special message for you.
I wanted to personally express my gratitude to Dick and Mary Ann, and I'm sure I speak for the board as well. As Leanne said, I've been in the chorale for 15 years. I'm very grateful for the experience. It has changed my life. And I'm very grateful to have Dick and Mary Ann for friends. And I'm grateful that Mary Ann was that one voice, and pretty soon there was more than one voice. And now we have about 30 for this concert. So thank you, Dick and Mary Ann, and I look forward to your continued support and participation. I would like to introduce the president of the chorale, representative of the chorale, Kara Cleet, and also 2 members of the chorale who want to present some gifts to represent our gratitude to Dick and Mary Ann. So Rachel Miskell, come forward, please. Kara and Cindy.
To Dick and Mary Ann, from all of us who you have loved like family, for all of us who you've taught how to give truly from within ourselves, from past chorale members and current chorale members, we want to say thank you.
Rachel's the artist. That's why she's presenting it. And we're giving the Shaws a plant, a tree actually almost, so that every spring when it blooms, you think of us.
We are so filled with gratitude to Dick and Mary Ann and also to you for coming today, and we hope that you'll go out with us and continue the celebration in the lobby. We have a really nice reception planned for you. Thank you for coming.